Hello, hello. Hope you guys are all having a marvelous Monday. It is the first week in November, right? And we are all gearing up for Thanksgiving. Oh my goodness, I'm super excited. I don't know about you guys. I just came back from an amazing vacation for 2.5 weeks. I went to Barcelona, Spain, and some other areas. Did a cruise coming back, transatlantic, getting to be able to spend wonderful quality time with family and just resting and restoring, right? Getting ready for all of the wonderful holidays ahead of us. So those of you who might be new to my channel and my Facebook page, this is Kelly Frick, or I am Kelly Frick of Kelly Frick Connect, and I am going to share with you about boundaries for this month. This month is a lot about us getting ready for the holidays, right? And sometimes we don't always do the greatest job of setting up good, healthy boundaries, right? And ironically, this month, the free oil of the month with doTERRA is Clove. So if I can show you there. So clove oil is super powerful and amazing. It is the oil of boundaries. And we're going to talk more about how this oil, as well as EFT tapping, can really help support us with our boundary setting as we get ready into the holidays. Yes, final exams too. Good point, Brian. So, and if I miss any of y'all's comments, please, just bear with me. I will definitely get back to your comments and all that stuff because I get really super excited and sharing. So let's talk about boundaries and why they're so super important. So they can definitely affect us physically, our physical health, as well as our emotional and our mental health, right? So boundaries help support us with not feeling a victim mentality, helping us with not creating that defeated attitude, not feeling dominated, fear of rejection, things like that. So being able to have clear boundaries, to be able to feel protected, to have that courageous armor put on us. So again, things like tapping and the essential oils really help us and support us with that. Again, let me real quick give you a little disclaimer about not all essential oils are created equally. So we need to make sure and keep in mind that when I'm talking about essential oils, I'm talking about specifically doTERRA's because they've been tested rigorously, they've gone through a third party, and it's all about quality and about mindfulness of the oils and how they're harvested and how they are truly the plants of the earth, right? So whenever I talk about being able to use these oils, whether internally, externally, aromatically, internally, or topically, I'm talking specifically about doTERRA's essential oils. So one really great thing, let's talk about a physical support that clove can do for us, is say you're having a sore throat. So you can take a drop of honey, a good local honey, and then I'm going to take a drop of my clove. And what's super great about clove is it helps soothe a sore throat. So I'm going to put a drop, and again, this is just doTERRA's essential oils that I find very safe to be able to take internally. So I allow it to drip to the back of my throat. Usually I let it go a little bit slower. But it helps soothe any irritation going on in my throat. As we enter into winter, we know that we're going to start having a little bit more of that, right? So what's really great is it's a powerful antioxidant. Clove is, so it's really supportive. I can feel my body already warming up, so it is supporting my cardiovascular system. A cool little side hack is it's really great for cleaning teeth and gums because of the antioxidant. If you think about that, it's really whitening and stuff like that. So we have Thanksgiving coming up, right? A lot of people do hams. So it would be a really great way to be able to use your clove oil for making your ham or any other dishes. But let's get back to how and why clove is really great for boundaries. It empowers us and it creates this clear boundary and it protects us, gives us independence, protectiveness of really sticking into our integrity and not allowing others to overpower us on our choices. And that sometimes can happen during the holidays, right? We can feel like there's so many people, we're trying to please so many people that we allow our defenses to go down, we allow our boundaries to get bended. And so therefore it can make us more susceptible to physical illnesses. And what we need to understand and remember that when our body physically gets sick, whether it is through just something temporary, whether it's something chronic, whether it's disease, whatever, it's our body telling us how to be able to heal itself. It is actually giving us a solution with the problem. So don't look at a sore throat as an irritant, as rather than, what am I overlooking about my physical health that my body is trying to tell me about? So how can tapping help us get through the holidays? So tapping, EFT, emotional freedom technique, really helps us to be able to be connected and grounded to our body's health and our emotions. It allows us to bring the emotions from the subconscious into the conscious. It's not about a woe is me type thing. It's about truly acknowledging that we are human beings, that we have feelings and we have emotions. And we're still going to love ourselves through those emotions, right? But that we have feelings. So we can talk about, say, a physical element of our throat being kind of irritated and it's really raw and it's bothering you, so you bring it to your forefront and you tap through your sore throat. Or you can, if you're dealing with emotions of knowing that you're going to be in a really large crowd of family and friends, and there's some family members for Thanksgiving that you're not really necessarily looking forward to seeing and being around and everything, so you can tap through that emotion as well. And when we combined the tapping with the essential oil, it depends whatever essential oil, like say boundaries, right? We're wanting to work on boundaries, strengthening our boundaries. By using clove itself really helps us to be able to strengthen that boundary within us. Now, some people will ask me, well, Kelly, I don't like the smell of this particular oil. So let's say I had a friend actually that used to not like clove whatsoever. It repelled her, the smell of it. And I used to laugh because I would tell her, well, then you need clove even more so. And she would look at me like, what are you talking about? And what it is when we have suppressed a particular emotion for so long and have ignored it and have hidden it far deep into our subconscious to where we don't even want to acknowledge that emotion, that feeling, then our body starts to repel the oil that wants to address that emotion. So instead of avoiding that oil, finding an oil that is a good companion to that oil that you do like the smell of, and using it on the bottom of your feet, diffusing it and combining it and marrying it so that your body will start to absorb and to take in and to be willing to acknowledge that emotion. And that's where tapping comes in super, super handy. And we will, throughout the course of this month, we'll definitely do some tapping sessions on that stuff here on Facebook, so it'll be super fun. But I just wanted to share with you ways that you can start preparing yourself for Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, of how to be able to make sure and establish super healthy boundaries so that you can keep your immune system boosted, so that you can keep your spirit boosted, and you can be able to shine and be the best version of yourself. Because remember, you are enough. You are enough exactly how you are right here, right now. And you don't need anybody else to tell you otherwise. And by having healthy, super wonderful boundaries, it keeps you grounded in that and reminds you that. So you have a beautiful and blessed day. And if you want to visit more about essential oils or tapping, please feel free to comment below or private message me. I would love to be able to visit more. All right, you take care and God bless.